Uh, we're now at the Civil Engineering complex. This, do what?
Just talk a little louder.
Oh. We're now at the Civil Engineering complex, and basically what this is that we're in an earthquake zone. And what they're doing is building the different buildings out of the materials and the structures, out of the structure that they intend to use, just to test and see how well they'll withstand different earthquakes. And you can see inside the civil engineering space, they're in the process of building a new building. Not sure what it is, but this is what they call the shaking table. So they'll be able to test to see whether or not the buildings can withstand earthquakes. Some of the buildings you can see along through here will have signs that say dangerous. So I'm certain that during the testing, they had to go back and the engineers had to rethink what they were going to do. But that is the Shanghai World Financial Center. You can see within the building, it's a combination of the hybrid structure, steel, concrete, reinforced concrete. Going through it, this is the Jinmei Tower. And it was tested in 1999. It's a frame tube structure. And then the one that's right there is the Performing Arts Center. And it has a dangerous sign on it, so I'm not sure.
I think some of that maybe just don't climb on them.
Yeah. But you can look. But what's sort of neat about this is that even though these buildings are just replicas, but you could see what some of the damage or what inside the building, there is some damage in some of the spaces where some of the concrete comes or falls. There's also, especially over there, you can look to see where that flooring on the World Financial Center failed. And then over here we had some failure over here on this building. And just looking, it's really kind of neat. And as we learned, of course, we all know what happens when concrete goes in tension. Everybody dies. Thanks, Thaddeus.
It freaks out.
It freaks out. So, but this is really an interesting spot on campus. This is part of the university. This is part of the engineering department, and testing the buildings to see if they're going to be able to withstand Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm. There's a little tiny one.
Little tiny building. It's itty bitty.
It's the wee building.
It's for wee people. Oh, that was sort of neat.
This is the one right there that we were just looking at yesterday.
Yeah, it is. It's over here on this side of the street, actually, on this side of the campus. We were looking at this yesterday.
It comes up on this one and that sort of spreads out, and then it bridges over and wraps around the taller tower.
We'll get a picture of that here so you can see what the structure looks like and now what the building looks like. Hopefully on the corner, there was an interesting detail on the corner, and we're hoping that was left where the corners actually don't meet. So it was really interesting.